Penfold, climb down off your elephant and kneel before Joe Gallagher. You weapon.
Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.
I'm Peter Fury, and don't forget to subscribe to Porky's Corner, because I've been a helmet of the month and you need to listen to me. Yeah? So follow him, yeah? And get the fella some followers up, for Christ's sake. He wears his heart on his sleeve, the good man Russ. So follow Porky's Corner, he says it as it is, and you know, I appreciate the helmet of the month, Russ. No problem,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bobby Wells for England stands 6 feet 5 inches, and he's towering over this somewhat roly-poly figure, jolly figure of Joe Egan from Conor in Dublin. Egan almost snarling in his anxiety to get close and being picked off unmercifully. Standing count, second time. He can barely stand up. And Wells isn't exactly fresh. The right hand sweeping up, and Egan couldn't step out of the way of it. And the referee has counted Egan out on his feet in the final round. He couldn't make it to the end. What a shame that is for him.
Right, there you go. There's two videos there. There's one of Joe Egan sparring when he was 17 years old, and one of Mike Tyson sparring when he was 17 years old. Now, Mike Tyson at the time were knocking out professional fighters who had 25 fights, right? So, let me know what you think about them two videos. All right. Toughest white man to ever spar Mike Tyson. Yeah. All right, pop, pop, bang. Big Joe Egan, I'm still waiting for you to come on Zoom. I've got 9 questions I want to ask you. Why are you swerving me? Why are you swerving me? Normally we can't shut you up on social media, can we? Hey? So, 2 minutes. Okay? Pop, pop, bang. Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. Biggest gob in sport. And no, I'm not off my head. I've nearly done a dry month. It's nearly killing me now. 6 days to go. Roll on Feb. Roll on February. Well, I don't really know where to start. Big shout out to my new sponsors. Check the watermark. Thank you for that, Chris Smedley. See what happens when you're nice to people, right? When you deal with proper people in the sport of boxing. Thought I'd wear me Gallagher's gym hat today. Got to show me respect, haven't you? We look after our pals, don't we, in the sport of boxing. I used to give Joe loads of stick as well, but hey ho. Right. The Crushinator. Crusher Benn. It's piped up again, hasn't he? Old Crush. He's always there or thereabouts, isn't he? He's a bit like Big Malk, isn't he? Big Malk's always there, aka Johnny on the spot. Big Malk's torn, isn't he, this week between hanging out at back of Joshua and Lennox. God, I bet you can't sleep at night, can you, Big Malk? Well, let me just say this to you. Somebody sent me a screenshot or something that were on Big Malk's channel. Has anybody seen Big Malk's channel? Stamina for sale. Stamina for sale. It's his channel and Tundi's, isn't it? Right? Stamina for sale, right? Let me just say this. Somebody put on it that I had my BMW taxed off me and my jewellery and money or something else. Somebody's forget it. You'd have to go on it and have a look. It's on his live chat, whatever. It didn't happen, lad. It didn't happen. I have to wear my jewellery every day if I don't want. I bought it for months. But God, what they don't know, they make up. But listen, stamina for sale, you and Tundi. Why didn't you sell some of it to Anthony Yard when he fought Batavia and Kovalev? Hey, you're selling stamina, but you're not getting it your fighters, Tundi, are you? Pop, pop, bang. Stamina for sale. Oh, God. Right. Crusher's been on ITV. He's getting carte blanche again in media, isn't he? His wallet. Hey, he's getting carte blanche in media, isn't he? Why though? Not won a belt. Absolutely not won a belt at all. Calling out Aney, Crawford, Eubank Jr., Josh Taylor, Boots Ennis. And he's fighting Peter Dobson. Hey? In a small hall, ballroom in Vegas. Not exactly the Strip, is it? Is this where we're at? He's on ITV this morning saying he's been cleared. But guess what? Guess what card he's now playing? And did me and Julian McGowan call it? We called it, didn't we? What did we say? What did we say? Yeah, you know, don't you? We said he'd play mental health card, didn't we? Because when they play the mental health card, what can you say? Can't say anything. Can't, it's like having a day off work and saying a family member's died. You can't say a word, can you? Can't say a word. But I think it's in bad form myself. They're giving him carte blanche in media, aren't they? Right, to get his point across. But the British Boxing Board of Control, they haven't cleared him. Has VADA cleared him? National Anti-Doping Panel have cleared him. What rubbish is this? Absolute rubbish. Rubbish. But will Coogan or Puppy Parsons or any of these people with access, will they be asking questions to Crusher Benn saying, Conor, come on, board have not cleared you. WBC have cleared it. WBC, we be crooks. They cleared everybody. They cleared Baumgardner. You've not been cleared. So we're into 20th month, are we now? Unbelievable, isn't it? When we get to April, it's 2 years, isn't it? 2 years in April. Well, we're February next week. Oh, what is all that about? Why is nobody saying a word? Why? Why? Why is nobody saying a word? Nobody in media. All these big hitters in media. Listen, big hitters. You want to talk about big hitters in media? They're all dying now, aren't they? You know, these Thomas Hauser, Colin Hart, they're all shuffling about. They're like wrecks, shells of the men that they were. Jeff Powell, he'll be in that group in another 15 years. Where are these proper boxing media guys? Where are they all going to be? We're going to be left with these YouTubers that are easily manipulated for a few quid that have built up good platforms. That's what we're going to be left with. Anybody can go down to Curry's and get a camera, can't they? I did. I didn't go to Curry's, but I went and got one. It ain't hard, is it? It's not hard. Don't make me a qualified journalist, does it? I'm just somebody that's mouthy with big balls. But these, they play the game, don't they? When I see IFL putting things out as statements and posting stuff for promoters, I think, well, they must be working for them. They must be their PR men. They're getting it wrong. You see, like somebody who works for Daily Mail's not going to start doing that on the social medias, are they? For promoters, because they're neutral. Neutral. Have a think about all that word means in boxing. Neutral. Right? But what we have now, we have about 13 or 14 people, right, that are getting access. It used to be a lot more, but they've cut it down, haven't they? There's 13 or 14 of them that hang out the back of them. And what they say to their friends on an evening and to people I know on their WhatsApps is not what questions they're asking. And I've saved them all. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to expose all these little goonies that are saying things on their WhatsApps to people in the boxing industry. But yet, when they're interviewing them, they're not putting it on them. They wanna know they wanna, because the boxing people, you can't just drive up and down. I couldn't do that. They're chasing about these people up and down the country and even going for runs with them in the morning. It's embarrassing. Because they think if they don't go for that run, they're not going to get access, so they have to be part of it. And then you become easily bought. Like, before you know where you are, you're like Danny Flex and Coogan and Umar. You're in Bricktop's box at Arsenal, or you're at Eddie Hearn's barbecue, or you're going to Robert Diaz's in New York, Manhattan, and drinking champagne and having caviar, like little Puppy Parsons. I can't go to America, Parsons. Can't get there, mate. I tried for Froch Ward. Won't have me in. No room at the Inked for me. It's like all pubs around here. I'm banned from them all. DN12, but I don't care. I'm my own man. But point I want to make is this. These people are not going to ask the proper questions, are they? Because they're going to lose their income. Now, they're going to go down then to doing something like what I do, which just pays for tech guy and a bit of petrol money. So you have to get something else in your life to put steam on the table. But these, they need it. They're needy. But they're not boxing people. Look in the mirror, all you YouTubers who have got access. Have a look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I asking the proper questions? Yes or no? The people want to pull you up in the industry, but they don't want to upset the certain people around you, so they're insulating themselves. It's very smart, but there's no self-respect. Coogan, have you got any self-respect for yourself? Have you, Puppy Parsons? No self-respect. You're not going to put it on them. No way, he's under my cart. You're not going to do it. Or any of these other gimps. Flexen, do me a favour. It's Bricktop's PR has been years. Seedy Flexen. We know. But these are all good boxing kids. And they know what's going on, but they can't. They can't just go out there and do what I do. They can't say what I say on here, but they'll pick bones out of this. So will that talk sport lot. They pick bones out of this and try and put better words on it. Think I don't know what goes on. I'm a trailblazer on here. Everybody knows. Everybody. You all know. I say the things you don't want to say. And then you'll try and go with it and think, God, he's a bit out there, isn't he? Oh! You don't believe me, go ask Dennis on a Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon when Dennis rolls in. wallpaper coming off the walls. What's he done now? Being myself. He told me to be myself, didn't he? And talk truth. Don't ever tell me a lie, Russell, and you'll be all right. Oh, Dennis, you're not going to believe it. I've just brought one of them crystals in your marble sink. I just thought I'd be honest and tell you. Okay. Rather than deny it. Yeah, it was me, sorry. You always said talk truth, Dennis. I give Dennis it, don't I, lately, but he needs it, doesn't he? Especially with them ticket deals they put fighters on. Dennis, they ought to outlaw ticket deals. You know. You know. Dennis, I'll be in Hilton on Saturday. I'm going up there Saturday afternoon. 1 o'clock, while 5, I'm going to have a drink upstairs in Hilton, right? If you're in Sheffield, come and see me, and I'll throw a drink on you. That's what I know. But Crusher Benn, getting back to Crush. Yeah. Eating seats! Eating seats! Bro! Eating seats! Eating seats! Eating seats? I thought it were eating steering wheels now, innit? Kevin's got an heated steering wheel in his Range Rover. Heated steering wheels now, Crush. You've got to move with times. I had heated seats in an XR3 sunburst red, and it wasn't even the I, it was the XR3, the first one that come out. X-Reg it was, only a kid at the time. When everybody had a Vauxhall Viva and an Allegro. Bop, bop, bang. Wonder what that'd be worth now. Should have wrapped it in cling film, Julian, you're right. So, Crusher Benn, he's saying he's been cleared and he hasn't. How is he getting on ITV? That's what I want to know. He's not won a belt and he's fighting on a small horse show in America. Nobody cares about him now. Nobody. It's about Saudi now, isn't it? Not you, Crusher. All right? I think that's about it, really. Am I going to cover the John Fury's interview on Daily Star? No, because it's just pure lies, isn't it? Absolute whoppers. The man can't help himself, so he's a crank. I'm not interested. Crusher Benn has had mental health issues. Mental health. You didn't have mental health when you were terrorising Eubank when he got beat against BP Smith. I didn't see no mental health issues there. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Bramley Repair Shop at Bramley. Thank you for sorting out my lad's Xbox. Thank you very much. Thank you for that Xbox, Julian. I got it tuned up. It's bang on. I've had two games on it. Never been. I'm not a gamer. I got no kills in first. Was it Call of Duty or something? There were these zombie-like people, and I couldn't fathom it out. And I didn't get no kills in both goes. I prefer them like where you're going over, like Sonic or something, or Street Fighter. I don't prefer this where it's all. I'm an Atari man, really. You know, Pac-Man. I like Pac-Man. I used to like that Pac-Man when I was a kid. I'd play it for hours, but I don't get these computer games. I got no kills in 2 games, and both my kids thrashed me. So that's about it, really. That's about it. So it looks like egg on toast, and then my old boy coming down to finish off these electrical issues we've got here, because we like to see what's going on around here. We don't want anybody coming and getting me, do we, like Joe Egan? So we've got to get out cameras, make sure they're all working, Joe, because I'm frightened to death here, Joe. I can't sleep at night. I fear you, Joe Egan, especially after your roly-poly performance on my channel in your green vest. I'm only joking. It was a gutsy performance, Joe. But remember this, when you have a fight, Joe, got to be fit. Because if you ain't got no in tank, you're going to be no good after 60 seconds, aren't you? Remember that one. All right, but we're still waiting for you, Joe. We're still waiting to talk about your sparring stories with Mike. And I want to go through these questions that we've got that I've took out of all your interviews that where you've spoke about Mike, a rapist, your big hero. Yeah, Mike. Me and Mike, yeah, he's a rapist, convicted rapist, battered an old couple in Maryland. You remember that, don't you? Side up motorway. Well, they call it a freeway, don't they? Well, they battered them and they're in the 70s. And you raped that young last teenager, didn't you? Got jail for it. So that's your hero, Joe, no problem. But I want to speak about your sparring stories with him and dates and times and when it happened, because Mike's interviews and that don't add up with yours. You're years apart And so, all right. So you take care, Joe. Pop, pop, bang. Crusher Ben, I'll come back to you another day. You're not going anywhere, are you? You're not going anywhere. Only button moon when they cash you in. All right. I think that's about it, is it really? For now, yeah, that's about it. Nicky Smedley, I'll come and see you tomorrow. But Nicky, you got to ring me first. You can't keep booking interviews and then cocking off. All right. Okie dokie. That's about it. Well, peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Big shout out to my new sponsors. Dentist in Sheffield. I forgot your name, but Cameron will probably put some up on here later for what it is. I forgot, and I only went there yesterday, didn't I? So I forgot the name of it. Some crackers. All right. Big shout out to Buster Brunt. Keep training, Buster. Don't miss a session. I'll come looking for you. Well, peace out. I think teeth are looking good. I think I need to clean them. The question is, do you clean your teeth, Joe Egan?
When you get to 30, sprint back.
Have a split position. Conor, Charlie down.